But for the most part, it was just very labor intensive and time consuming. Like by the time I'm done, it's just nighttime, you know. And it's like, how do I get paid the most money? Because it's like it just takes so much time to do this. There are some good touch freight jobs where you will be touching the freight and you will go back there. And I had some bad experience with touch freight, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the real, in the industry. So just for you guys to be aware, I used to work for US Express. US Express, they have multiple accounts. When I first got hired onto US Express, they were promoting the Dollar Tree account. They wanted people to get on that, and I'm like, they were saying in 2K a week. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these jobs, they say, oh, 2K a week, 2K a week. Like you're gonna get paid 2K a week, but a lot of these jobs, you got to know which ones are actually gonna pay you 2K a week, and they could be saying gross. There's that thing too, where it's just, they're saying you're gonna gross a certain amount. You'll never see the amount that they say you're gonna actually see. And you have to stay away from those jobs that they lie on the promotion for it. They just want to get as many people to apply for it as possible. But anyways, Dollar Tree, I did Dollar Tree for I would say close to a year, and it was a lot of that job is, I would say that job is messy. They giving me a roller. They give you like 5-6 rollers. You got to take them with you on every load. You got to take them with you so that when you get there, you're hooking up these rollers. You're connecting them together. You got to set them up. You got to connect it. You got to hook the rollers to the end of the trailer, and set them up, put them, connect them all together so that you can roll them, all of the items off of the truck that way. You got those metal rollers. And I did that, and that's something that you do solo, which is crazy. I used to, do that, and basically they'll give you a load, and when you pick up the load, you open up the back, and the shit is falling out of the back. They just put it in there. There's a line in the trailer to where they're supposed to stop loading, but they load it. They just stuff the shit in there. You open it up, shit is falling out. Shit is just falling all over the place, and they just want you to just deliver the shit any way they possibly. Like, Dollar Tree is one of those accounts that's just very, very cheap. I don't know if they're probably doing promos for drivers, new drivers. They especially want the new drivers. They try to get the new drivers. They try to it's a setup. Like that whole account is a setup. So then once you set up the rollers and stuff, you've got, you don't know what you'll see in there. Like sometimes it's so many different items you may see in a Dollar Tree. They sell so many miscellaneous items. Like one time, I remember I had potting soil. It was a whole pallet of potting soil. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how the hell do I even get this inside of the Dollar Tree? Because for one, they're telling me to deliver this, and they're telling me, and it's on a pallet, because most of the stuff is just in like boxes or like the regular typical. They're not like on a pallet, but the stuff that are in a pallet, you have to take it off the pallet, because there's no way to roll it in there like a pallet jack. Because then the other thing about Dollar Tree is most of those stores don't have loading docks, so you have to figure out a way. You got to be resourceful. You got to try to figure things out. Like a lot of those jobs require you to have more skills than the job actually pays for. Like I gotta try to be innovative and try to figure out, a way to deliver this stuff into the store with not enough equipment to basically complete it. They're just giving me these fucking rollers, but really I need a hand truck and I need other equipment, and they have the workers there that they're barely paying. These guys have attitudes. When you pull up to the store, I've had to, argue with, different people at the store, even supervisors of the Dollar Tree. I've going back and forth. We got into it. This white lady, she's getting inside of the trailer. I'm telling her, it's a safety issue. We can't even allow, as a driver, US Express, they told us don't allow anybody inside of the trailer. That's a safety issue. And she's in there trying to show me, like, tell me how I should be doing my job. And I'm going back and forth with her, and she's getting upset with me, yelling and going back and forth. It's just a big mess. And the job is already stressful enough, and I got to argue, go back and forth with these guys, these people. They barely getting paid. It is like, it's just cheap. Like, everybody's just messy, and then the account is cheap, so they're not doing what they need to pay these people. So everybody is angry. You know what I'm saying? So I dealt with that, and every load had a amount of individual pieces. You might be carrying 2,000 pieces in one load. You've been carrying 3,000 pieces, 4,000 pieces, and you have to carry them all individually and put them onto the roller individually while the shit is falling out. Sometimes stuff is falling out, stuff is leaking. I got a whole, like, juices and all types of milk and stuff is leaking while I'm trying to put it on the roller, and it's leaking out, and just a mess. Like, by the time I'm done unloading everything for the whole day, everything is just mess. It's just a whole big ass mess. You got chips and juices and stuff, like, all over the place. So, but anyways, like, that job was that was another humbling job that I had, and that's another job that I would never do again. There's, like I said, there's good touch freight jobs, but that job I just definitely wouldn't do that again. Then another part of it is, obviously, like, once you're getting out of the truck, like a day like this, it's 98 degrees. I know that I had a couple of those days where I'm in the back of the trailer unloading each individual item, like 3,000, 4,000 items, taking me hours and hours upon hours. My whole body is just drenched and just pouring sweat off my body while I'm individually, every item, what I'm saying? Every individual item, 3,000 pieces, just me, one person, but for the most part, it was just very labor intensive and time consuming. Like, by the time I'm done, it's just nighttime, but it's like, how do I get paid the most money? Because it's like, it just takes so much time to do this. Now I'm working for JB Hunt, and it's drop and hook, and I might spend maybe some places I might even spend 15 minutes there, because I'm just dropping the empty and then picking up the preloaded trailer. And it's still like, that should be that should be how things should be done, and they should at least pay you and compensate for they should, honestly, for Dollar Tree, they should have been paying me for each individual items, $1 per item for every individual item. But if they did it that way, I would have been rich. I would have been because $1 per item, I'm carrying 3,000 items on one load. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and then on top of that, these guys want to lie about how much you're going to get paid and make it seem like you're going to get all this money that you never see. They did have a bonus. They had a bonus, but, even with the bonus, I was lucky. I probably saw 2K with the bonus one time, the whole time I was there. You know what I'm saying? So that's something early on. And you do what you got to do in the beginning when you're first starting, when you're first getting your career started in trucking. Take whatever job you can get. But that's just one job that if you see Dollar Tree on anywhere, if you see that, just don't even take the job. Don't. It's just a setup for failure. They got to get better with paying people. They got to get better with how you can take things off of the truck. They might throw the potting soil at you, like random items where it's like, how do I even take this off? They put it on a pallet and they just expect you to figure it out. It's like, it's just a setup across the board. That job was a setup. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that info. And honestly, I wish I could have recorded, show you guys how the trailer looked and all of how the truck used to, like, the trailer used to look inside when I was unloading back in those days, and the roller. And sometimes they'll give you, like, Dollar General. I've heard that those guys are getting rolltainers, but for the most part, I would never do that stuff unless they're paying me, like, $3,000 a week, $4,000 a week. That's the only way I would do a Dollar Tree account. But if that, they wouldn't even be able to afford me. So but anyways, that's Dollar Tree in a nutshell. But overall, US Express, I have no complaints. The moral of the story is just to just to do your research on the account, not the do your research on the company, but also do your research on the account that you'll be on while working for that company. Those two things are very important. So that's the moral of the story, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.